Welcome to the Refined Football Podcast show. And of course, as you all know, my name is Affordable David Chubuzo, and I'm never alone in the studio to discuss football. With me in the studio today to discuss football is on my right, CJ.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome to the studio, my
Thank
brother.
you so much.
On my immediate left, he needs no introduction. The one who speaks and it comes to pass. His name is Chief Priest of Football, Mickey Mandela.
You know me too well. Thank you.
Welcome to the studio today, my brother.
Thank you.
So as we all know, club football actions are on break, and this week, international football, country football, back in full actions. And of course, we all know the World Cup qualifiers are on. And our main focus for today, this week's international break, is the Super Eagles must-win match against the Rwanda, the Amavubi of Rwanda. In our group, Nigeria is languishing in the 5th position. We have Rwanda first in the group. We have South Africa second in the log. We have Benin Republic third. We have Lesotho ahead of Nigeria. Wow. Nigeria is languishing in the 5th position with just 4 points, 3 draws, and 1 loss. And our game tomorrow against Rwanda is a must-win. Anything short of a victory tomorrow, you should start planning on how to kiss 2026 World Cup goodbye. So, Mickey, I'm going to start with you. I want us to discuss our chances of making it to the next World Cup in 2026. With the present crop of players, new coach, what you feel you've done wrong previously and what you think you should be doing right and what you feel they are doing that will help us. Because I tell you for a fact, if we don't get needed 3 points starting from tomorrow, you don't reach the level we say now must win. Every game we'll play now for this World Cup qualifiers now must. 1-0, no problem. We'll just win. At the stage we'll do now because Nigerians are tired of this if they beat you calculation. If South Africa lose 3-0, Lesotho win 4-0, Rwanda can't lose 1-0, we can't win 5-0. Maybe you can qualify. You are tired of that era. So now I want you to tell us what you think, say what you feel. Of course, we are flying the green, white, green logo. It means I want love is a message to the player. So talk to us.
Is a must win to Super Eagle.
A must.
And Super Eagle is attacking the force with a new coach, with a new tactics. So it's not gonna be easy for him. It will be a difficult task for him, but if he got it right, I think Super Eagle will win Rwanda. With the kind of boys we have, it's a very good one for Eric Chere to use and give Super Eagle a victory in this game. You know, if you look with his call-up, he made a very good decision. From the boys he invited, it's a very good one. Despite he includes some new boys in the team,
yes.
It's a good one. It's a good one. It's a good one. From what I see, I think Nigeria will win Rwanda. I will not talk about Nigeria qualifying in the group, but as it stands right now, I think Nigeria have all it takes. The defense line is okay.
Yeah.
You know, and if you should look from the invitee, all the people, all the boys that he invited, they are all doing well in their club side.
Most especially the attacking side.
They are all doing well
especially
in their club side. So if the guys should still maintain and know what this particular game is all about,
it means for Nigerians.
If they should play this game like the way the energy they give to their club side, if they should give us that same energy, I think Rwanda is not a problem. It's their mentality, the coach mentality, the boys' mentality to determine if Nigeria is going to come out victorious in this game. But from the what to look, we know Nigeria have all it takes to overcome Rwanda. So I just hope the coach will do his best and let the boys give out their best. Forget, sometimes you see Nigerian guys, whenever they come to a training ground, you see them, most of them have a Bluetooth, most of them have their phone. They forget what they return home for. But if we check other things, though it's among the game, the phone must be there. But sometimes they should give us 100%.
I understand what you're saying.
The last World Cup we miss out. Ordinary Ghana knock us out. I don't find it funny this time around. If Nigeria did not find their flag in World Cup, come Canada, US and Mexico. If we did not see our fans there, if we did not find our jersey there,
Flying there.
like
The
if
big
I'm not
thing,
there, me in
the
particular,
stadium.
if I'm not there, I won't be happy because I want to be there. So I think we need to, our coach needs to do a good job, and our players, they need to fight and let them have this mindset that they don't need any other thing than to win this game. They don't need draw. The next four
Outright
matches that
winning.
remain
Win.
is
Win.
that's what I want. Osimhen should give us his best. I trust Lukman what he's doing currently. Osimhen is doing very well currently, and Aina is doing very well currently. Almost all of them. So I don't know. Our keeper is doing well in South Africa League. He's bringing up the team. He is the one that's anywhere the team is
the
now.
star man of Chippa United.
So everybody's okay.
Thank you very much.
I think they're gonna do well.
I hope so too. So CJ, let's hear from you. What's your own say? Your own special analysis. What do you think say the new Super Eagles coach will bring on board that will give us needed 3 points against Rwanda? Because it's at this point, I must win every game. I win with the language.
In as much as thank you so much. I really appreciate that. In as much as Nigeria needs to win and qualify, we are still checking at the other hand. Rwanda also wants to win and they want to go to the World Cup.
They are playing at home.
And you know now they're having a foreign coach, which is the German coach. And if you should actually check out from the preparation of things, and I think they qualified for the Nations Cup also. Yeah,
Rwanda, I think
they did qualify for the
the
Nations Cup also.
yes.
If we check out most of the people in our group, from
Oh.
the first, second, and third,
and
they qualified
to
for the Nations Cup.
Zimbabwe too made it to the World Nations Cup. Zimbabwe.
No, I mean
But let's
Rwanda,
let's
Benin, and South Africa.
No, I'm saying if Zimbabwe also made it, I think so.
I
But
don't think so.
let's leave that
I would
aside.
check that.
Let's focus
So,
on the World Cup.
Nigeria as a team now, it takes more than 100% for them to win that game. Not just 100%.
We need more than
because
100%.
you're going to an away match, not a home match. Let's say assume they're playing in a home game. It will give them the edge because winning from home first
And going
will give you the morale.
to spoil you on.
Yeah, you understand. At least giving your fans like we have won from. We need your support away. Now we are not having much fans in Rwanda. Rwanda would want the whole full nation to support them. In as much as Nigeria might have better players than them, but football at the time has really changed a lot. So now it's not just about the superstars. Now it's the hard work
as a team.
And I've seen these Rwanda boys. The last match they played against South Africa, they won South Africa.
Yes, they won. I think 2-1.
The way they played
As a
like
complete
as
unit.
if these guys have been together from.
Sorry to cut you off. Most of their player is from APR.
APR in one,
Yeah,
and they
so
play
that
very.
is why you see them. They play like South Africa
Okay.
because they come together. These 5 and 6, they are two brothers.
Okay.
But right now they are out of the game because they lost their father last
Yeah,
Monday.
okay. Let's see.
Yeah.
In as much as those were at least they are bringing new faces, which the coach trusts so much. One thing about this is the coach selection that matters a lot. And to me, I believe in our own presence of Nigerian Super Eagles, sometimes they don't leave the job for the coach to do because sometimes I believe the NFA board, also contributes to the selection of players.
What makes you think so?
Because
I think it's too early. It's too early for that because this is a new coach.
We are going to go into that
see,
because I believe he has his own reason.
Yeah, it's
And
a
myself
system.
too, I believe
It's a
I
system.
strongly
It's a
believe.
system.
But let's listen to
I won't
analysis.
go,
Then
I
we'll
won't
go
go
into
to
that.
I will not go into that, but I'm just giving instances.
Yeah.
Understand? Eric, as a coach, is a new coach. Let's say he didn't actually do well with Mali, but he did well with Mali because he was so shocked that he lost the match against Cote d'Ivoire at the dying minute. When he was actually winning, at the dying minute, from nowhere, 2 goals came in and Cote d'Ivoire won him. And he was so shocked, like, what really happened? Cote d'Ivoire that was the best loser in the group stage won him. And at that period, Mali was on their like they were playing good football.
They didn't lose throughout the group stage.
Do you understand? See the knockouts, and they went around was it quarterfinal? So, but that does not make him a bad coach. He did his job. The player couldn't do their own job. So coming to the selection of the Super Eagles, perfect from the goalkeeper.
They made a good selection.
Yeah,
from what I saw, it's a good one.
Questionable selections.
That's see,
because if you are going to talk about good selection, yes, but I'm not going to really blame him because I don't think he knows everybody in the Super Eagles.
That's why I said, it's time.
With time, yes,
With
that's
time.
the language.
Eric is just coming.
Just coming. So we are just giving that chance.
You will just see. For the first game, he might struggle.
He will struggle.
Let me tell you why these boys might win the match in Rwanda. Do you know why they will win the match in Rwanda? Experience.
Experience.
Oh, okay.
Do you know why I say experience? If you check out our boys, they played in Europe. And you know one thing about football, the club side give you money more than your country side.
Yeah.
In as much as FIFA has made it to an extent whereby if you get injured in the countryside, they will definitely pay you.
You cover the expenses
but
for the club side.
You would not want to be left out in a club side whereby you know you're in the process, you're in the best form of your life, and you're having an injury in your club side, and you know that it's just a weak program. That's why so many players are always careful when they come back to the national team. You understand?
Are you saying that the Nigeria team, they will not give out the best because of some
That's
cost,
I'm trying to break it down to you because the squad are there. Okay, let's say player like Aina now, you're seeing, is one of the best two in Premier League.
Meaning that he will not give us his best.
He would give, but he will not give 100.
No.
I think the language.
Why won't he give 100?
You don't understand what I'm saying.
The language he's trying to use, I think he's trying to let us know that he will give his best,
but it's
that
not
fear factor will still be there.
Definitely.
See,
you have to. Do you know that sometimes if you have injury in mind, that is when you sustain this injury.
No. See, there's no footballer on earth that plays ball that will sustain injury. It comes.
Right now, he needs to give what more he has given to
what we are preaching to
Nottingham Forest. Do you know that?
Nigeria, with no doubt, they need to win the game. Because if they don't win this game, if Rwanda...
Once you don't win this game...
If Rwanda should get a draw, how are you so sure you're going to beat South Africa and Benin?
Once you don't win this game...
This is the same thing that make... you see some all these European guys, they used to talk about African tournaments. You know, they don't respect African tournament. This is the kind of thing you are saying. And now we come to your country, you will not give 100.
Let me tell you why.
So if all these guys should come up and say our tournament is this, is that. So why would
I never said our tournament is. If you talk about tournament, Africa tournament is, to me, is one of the hardest tournaments because
no. The way you are discussing it, you
I'm
actually
talking about the country
you...
itself, not the tournament. What I'm talking about is the country because you can't write off anybody. 2004, Angola made Nigeria not to go to the World Cup. 2006 World Cup, and everybody wrote Angola off because Nigeria had the superstars.
2005 in Kano.
You understand?
Yeah.
Nigeria had the superstars like played for BB club in the world.
That was JJ's last match.
Aigbeni, Okocha, Kanu.
Let me tell you, sometimes you see Super Eagles lose out some games, some tournaments because they are not giving out their 100% best. Because if they give their 100% best, I don't see Super Eagles missing.
Okay, let me now tell you something.
Like what he's saying now. Yes, I see facts, or I see meaning some kind of point in what he's saying, but light tend to be done here. I don't Super Eagles player, they will invite you for this kind of tournament. You will come and tell us that maybe you will play with caution, not to sustain injury because of club side.
Okay, let me say something. Let me say something to
me.
You.
That is not professional.
Let me say something to you.
Quick
In as much as what you said, they don't make they need to give their best. Rwanda as a team, do you think they are coming to play?
Definitely not coming.
Do you know
Rwanda? But do you know that Rwanda will give more than 100? They don't even bother about their club side.
Do you know why they are giving more than 100?
Yes.
Nigeria is a bigger country to them. They want to shock Nigeria.
Then you show class.
See, that's what I'm saying.
As you show class.
In presence of your showing class, what would you do? You give more than 100, right? These boys are ready like hungry lion, ready to devour. In their home soil, they're even ready to get just a point from you as the big boys.
See, this is football.
Okay, Swaziland
This
of
is
yesterday
football.
played Cameroon. Sorry, I'm about to debate a little. So they played Cameroon. That game, Cameroon suffered. Because if I watched the game, do you know what this guy did? The back line, the back four, they don't go beyond the center half. That's the strategy of the coach. They need that point. And that was the first point they have gained in this thing. The coach planned it. They needed that point at home, at least from the big boys. You know when you're playing the giant of Africa, Nigeria is still the giant, in as much as maybe it's been long we won the Nations Cup 2013. But in terms of classical players, we have been producing, and now we even have.
Did you know that?
We have African best player in our team back to back in Nigeria.
Do you know that draw or lose, Nigeria is out?
Once we
That's
draw
what
this
I'm
game,
telling you. I'm giving instances that it's
he's
not
trying
an
to give us
assurance.
reasons why it is very possible.
It is possible we are not going to win Rwanda, and it's still possible we are going to win them.
Okay, now let's not want to be positive. In as much as we know it's going to be very, very difficult.
Let's be sincere to ourselves.
See, I want to tell you
Let's be
that.
sincere to ourselves. Football has changed.
For sure.
Football has changed to so many dimensions whereby country you believe is going to trash these people without even looking back. See, if we talk, the likes of Benin and South Africa, they are nowhere closer to Nigeria. But
because football
you can just
you
can mention South Africa.
They are nowhere to be found in Nigeria.
South Africa is trying.
Just one nation.
Currently now, South Africa is trying.
As I said, football has changed. It has a loop to the extent whereby the smaller teams now, they are not having players even in Europe. If not in the topper leagues, at least they are playing in Europe. They're having that experience.
I don't even think there is a Rwanda player that is playing top.
That's why I say I'm not even talking about Rwanda.
Let's talk about the possible outcome, because the game is going to happen tomorrow, 5 p.m. in Rwanda, Nigerian time. I'm going to ask us one final question before we call it a day on today's show. I'll start with you first.
Okay.
I know it's going to be very difficult. Very, very extremely difficult.
A difficult one.
It's extremely difficult.
Yeah.
What is your final score prediction?
Well, if you tell me about the score prediction,
your possible final score.
You only ask me, sorry to say, you ask me what would be the outcome of the game.
Exactly. Because final score prediction is the outcome.
If I say a score, talking about African football, it's definitely hard to predict scores.
Because we know it's a must win for both nations.
You understand? And
for Rwanda to continue this their surprise journey to the World Cup, you need to beat Nigeria. Definitely. For Nigeria to make it to the World Cup, since we didn't make it to the last World Cup, we need to beat Rwanda. So the both teams need this win.
And Rwanda losing to Nigeria, South Africa winning Lesotho, Benin winning Zimbabwe.
This is the calculation
so
we want to avoid.
You see, there are criteria whereby Rwanda
let's win Rwanda first.
That's why I say let's
win your game first.
What's your possible outcome of the game?
It's going to be a hard nut to crack, but I would always wish my country all the best, and I want them to win. So definitely, I'm going for a win for Nigeria. Okay. That's the thing.
Thank you very much for your honest opinion. So, Mickey Mandela, Chief Priest, let's listen to you. What do you think will be the final outcome of tomorrow's very crucial encounter between Rwanda and Nigeria? You know, it's a must-win for both nations. Rwanda wants to maintain their first position. Nigeria wants to qualify to the World Cup.
Well, with a good plan of Super Eagle coach, I believe Nigeria will overcome Rwanda. So if he will not jeopardize this match, kind of want to do experiment, let me see what this person can do for first half. He need to put all these attackers at once. We need to get result before 20 minutes. Nigeria will be winning Rwanda. So we need to put Osimhen, Chukwueze, Lukman, all these attackers, put all of them. We need to win this match.
If you play all the attackers as well, who play a midfield?
We have midfielders. So we are going out for Nigeria 2, Rwanda 1.
Nigeria 2, Rwanda 1.
Yeah.
CJ, you're on defense. You didn't select, but you believe in Nigeria shall win.
Yeah, definitely.
Me, if I'm going to give my own prediction, I believe it's going to be a very, very, very hard game.
Hard one.
Nigeria is going to score in that game.
Definitely.
I see Osimhen scoring.
Lukman will score as well.
I also see Lukman scoring. I see Nigeria conceding too.
That's why I said.
So my possible score line, possible 2-1, 3-2 victory for Nigeria. Because I know the game is going to be on an artificial turf. And Nigerian players are not used to the old system of artificial turf. That kind of turf that has a rubber bounce on it.
They don't get sure that they adapt immediately.
So it's going to take time. I believe we'll get the result done because we've played them before at that same ground and we've defeated them before. So it's going to be a hard one for Nigeria, but Nigeria is going to win. Unfortunately, we're calling it a day on today's edition of the Refined Football Podcast Show. And this is a message to the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Nigerians are solidly behind you. To the new Super Eagles coach from TRF Podcast, we are solidly behind you. And this is the reason we are flying the Super Eagles jersey, the green, white, green color. It's a message to the boys.
Good luck, guys. Good luck.
Get the 3 points.
Spy
So until we meet again, it's goodbye from all of us at TRF Podcast. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you.